First things first, I'd just like to congratulate all of you, because I know you guys have been coming here, taking your different opportunities, different times to like preach a little bit or share about certain things that are important to you, certain verses, certain personal testimonies throughout these past couple of months. Some of you I actually have known since you were born. Some of you were brand new to me. Some of you I held you. Didn't change your diapers because I was still pretty young too. Not that huge in the difference of age, but it's awesome to see you guys taking charge of your lives, especially at a young age. You guys are starting to do things that it's not only important because it's going to dictate the rest of your life, but the biggest thing about it is that you guys are doing it because you want to do it, you know? The difference between you guys and me is only the parents, I would say, because my parents are pastors and none of you guys are pastors' kids, you know? And it's funny because growing up as the pastor's son, you know, having both my parents, not just one, but both of them having the same calling, both of them having the same vision, everybody would always come to my brother and I and be like, oh, you guys have to be pastors because your parents are pastors. It was never like, do you want to be, or it's never like, do you think that's what you want to do? It was literally, you have to be one because your parents are. And it's funny because my mom and my dad never wanted my brother or I to be pastors. To be honest, they wanted us to go to school, to progress in something like being a doctor, being involving like law or any kind of field that would give us a good financial stability and not have to deal with people in the way that they deal with people, because they get to see everything, both the good, the bad, you know, the ugly. They get their hearts broken day in and day out, not only because of family issues, but because of building bonds with certain people. And sometimes things happen that you never, you know, see coming. And it's hard. It's very hard taking the position of being a leader in anything, whether it's in a business, whether it's being, you know, a pastor, any kind of thing like that. And I see, you know, a different kind of calling from you guys, you know. It's not necessarily saying that you guys are gonna, like each and every single one of you are gonna turn out to be, you know, a pastor opening your own church and all that stuff, but, you know, not everybody has the calling to open a church and be a pastor. Maybe only one of you will do it, or all of you, who knows. But what I know for a fact is that the way you guys are taking positions in your lives now, you're gonna do it, you're gonna spread the gospel, you're gonna spread the word of God, you're gonna spread the truth of God in any opportunity that you have. You know, which is like what I've done for a while, but where I'm starting to do more now than I ever have in my life. Because the whole point of what God wants to do is to build relationships. You know, everybody thinks Jesus and God is a religion, but religion is man-made. Religion is tradition. Religion is constantly happening. If you look around the world, you see hundreds and thousands of different religions. Religion this, religion that. But Jesus never said, I am your religion. He said, you know, I am love. You know, I am your father. I am your strength. I am your refuge. I am the person that's going to live inside of you and bring you to a higher kingdom so you can dwell in peace and happiness for the rest of your life. He never said practice religion. He said have a relationship with me. And that's something that you don't need to be a pastor to do. That's something that you do because you want to do it, you know? And that's what I see a lot of you guys doing. You're building relationships within each other. rebuilding relationship. I don't know, like school-wise, I can tell you guys probably talk about it in school. You guys act differently than a lot of kids around your age. You know, it's not like you need a PhD to realize that. You don't need to be super special or anything to realize that you guys are purposely hanging out with each other more than hanging out with everybody else, because you're already starting to see the lies and the calamity and the chaos and the destruction that's happening in the world every single day. I mean, just last week, you hear of another school shooting, and you're thinking, oh man, how did this happen again? And then if you really pay attention, you look, since the year started, there's already been like 18 school shootings. And it's only been 2 months. So it's not blind to see that, you know, crazy things happen all the time. But you guys are starting to see that it's not, that just because crazy things are happening doesn't mean that's the end of the world. You know, there's always hope, there's always faith, there's always love. There's always a way to do good, you know. So today, it's funny because my theme today, it's something that's been bothering me for a while now. I'm going to be specifically talking about love, faith, and hope, and the unity between the three of those things, and the importance that God has said over and over and over again from the beginning of Genesis till the end of Revelations. You know, it is a constant concept, and it's a constant thing that is forced upon people to open their eyes and realize the importance of it. To realize that without those things,